Was your Tyler's back with the retro reviews? Okay, that's gonna be the new intro from now on. Because this is a secondary channel, I understand. Now, there's a fucking fair going on across the city, but which I don't. Of all the days they have to do this, I have to close the windows because I don't want to get a copyright strike, okay? But it's not the worst of my worries because. Oh god. Oh god. We're here to review WCW Bash at the Beach 1999. Coincidentally enough, on the 25th anniversary of this date, which is July 11th. And the next 3 reviews are SummerSlam, so we're going on to the road to SummerSlam. Which this Sunday you'll see the Quest for Destiny pay-per-view. Because in my community tab on my main channel, I did post a full match card on that. Which, spoiler, that's the order of the matches they're gonna go. But anyways, it took place in the National Car Rental Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This show had 8 matches. And 2 fucking ridiculous matches also. Look at WCW from the year prior, 1998, with this pay-per-view. You look at the year later with this exact same pay-per-view from the Go Home Nitros, the Georgia Dome Nitros. Bash at the Beach 1998 drew the biggest buy rate ever because of Goldberg's title win in the Georgia Dome. And the big tag match. You look at what they did on July 5th, the Go Home Nitro, coincidentally enough in the Georgia Dome, with one thing. That show was headlined, that Nitro was main evented by Kevin Nash and Sid. We'll say that by Starrcade 99 in December. Yes, we're going to do that in December. For the December theme reviews. Didn't do well as 98. What the hell was WCW in 1999? Yeah, this was the same year the Finger Poker Doom, coincidentally enough, in the Georgia Dome. Coincidentally enough, that was earlier this year we did that, on that anniversary. The same one we did when Mankind won the World Champion, the WWF Championship. Anyways, let's get on to this. Let's talk about this dumpster fire. Literally. With Ernest Miller defeating Disco Inferno. Fuck Disco Inferno, okay? And why is this on pay-per-view that people have to pay for? This was just a little dancing, a lot of stalling, and kicking from Ernest Miller. Yeah, this is your opening match. 3 out of 10. Then we get for the WCW Television Championship, Rick Steiner defeats Van Hammer. At least to retain the Television Championship. At least Rick Steiner won. This was, I am not kidding, the only funny thing about it was Rick Steiner biting Van Hammer in The Sun Does Not Shine. And he hit him in the Family Jewels 3 times. He hit him 3 points there. 2 out of 10. Just, fucking why is this happening? Keep in mind, whenever I do Great American Bash 99, probably next year, Rick Steiner had a match with Sting where that one was infamously ending when a bunch of dogs bit a stunt double Sting, basically. So yeah, what's the next? Oh yeah, let's talk about this whole thing. Now, the United States Championship, by the way, was on Scott Steiner, but unfortunately, Scott Steiner had a back injury. And the belt was relinquished because of it. And, this was during this time when Ric Flair was still mad with power, which this will be the next Dumpster Fires video until, but we're going to talk about the Kevin Nash Triple H storyline from 2011. I was just, that last part says, I don't know which Dumpster Fire we're talking about. I was just trolling with you, okay? I know what was the next Dumpster Fires video. You saw my best and worst of SummerSlam, which is the longest video on the other channel, by the way. My main channel, that is. Records are meant to be broken. Ric Flair just handed his son David Flair the United States Championship. Yeah, you can tell why WCW was. And then the next changes after him were Chris Benoit and Sid Vicious. Because we're going to talk about Fall Brawl 99 next in September. Oh, God. And next month is Road Wild. We're going to talk about that next month. We get for the WCW United States Championship. David Flair defeats Dean Malenko to retain the United States Championship. Oh my fucking god, David Flair looks like he has no idea where he's at. No idea he was... Where the hell was he at, really? Like, oh my god, I thought he looked horrible, like, sold out. You fast forward to what? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 7 months later, and oh my god, he looks like he doesn't know where the fuck he's at. I hate to say this, but I don't want to say, hate to say this, but this statement is fucking true. Look at Charlotte Flair. She knows where the fuck she's doing. To here with David Flair, he doesn't know where the fuck he's at, and he has had a bunch of run-ins, by the way. And Charles Robinson was, by the way, he was still outside of his comfort zone being a referee at this point. This was also just the same time where he had a collapsed lung from Randy Savage, by the way. Steals the referee shirt from... What the fuck's that ref's name again? Oh my god, I forgot who that ref's name again. Johnny Boone, yeah. Nobody remembers him. And... yeah, fuck this match, really. 0. Oh my god. This ring would not last long because he would drop the belt to Chris Benoit. David Flair would drop the belt to Chris Benoit. Right there. Oh my god, he shows up in a video. Oh my god, I'm gonna get demonetized. Fuck you. And then we get a 4-on-4 elimination match. And this is during the whole West Texas Rednecks versus the No Limit Soldiers feud. The infamous I Hate Rap song. And yeah, then those things gonna make Steve Blackman fucking go cringe-worthy. I'm just kidding. That's Wrestling Bios like thing, really. Basically, yeah. Conan and Rey Mysterio Swole, who was Master P's henchman. Oh, by the way, this is the same year they let Chris Jericho go. We'll say that about my Fall Brawl 99 review, or 98 review by September, by the way. I'll tell you what the other two will be on my community tab for September reviews and October reviews on this channel also. And Brad Armstrong defeats the West Texas Rednecks of Kurt Hennig, Bobby Duncombe Jr. and the Wyndhams. This match was okay. Rey Mysterio was the best part about this match, but then again, this was unmasked Rey Mysterio. Oh my god, Rey did not look. I keep fucking saying this. He is way better with the mask on. Okay, the order of eliminations. Bobby Duggan was eliminated by Rey Mysterio. Then Brad Archer was eliminated by Kurt Hennig. Or Swall eliminated him, my bad. Then Kevin Owens was eliminated by Conan, and then both Conan and Barry Windham were both eliminated by double countout. And Kurt Hennig was the last man eliminated by Rey Mysterio, so Rey Mysterio and Swall were the survivors. You know, it was okay. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, here we go. One of the many reasons why this show is the only terrible bash at the beach when I get to it. So, this whole storyline when Ric Flair says he doesn't want any more hardcore matches in his arena. And, yeah, and then the Sandman. I am not calling him Hack, okay? That is a stupid-ass name. I'm calling him what he is, the Sandman. Calls out a bunch of wrestlers for a junkyard invitational for the quote-unquote King of Hardcore. This whole fucking storyline is still continuing. And again, just like my Slamboree review, would have been much better if they had an actual Hardcore Championship. Yes, they do get one by November, but it was too little too late. Still, the potential for Finley, Cyclops, Jerry Flynn, Johnny Grunge, the Sandman, Horace Hogan, Brian Knobbs, Hugh Morris, La Parga, William Regal. Yes, he came back around this time because it was after his short and disastrous first run in WWF when he was the real man's man. But he'll be back by the year 2000, by the way. This was a short run there. The Rocco Raw, yes, Public Enemy were in this match. Silver King, Dave Taylor, and Mikey Wimpreg, which he will not last long either. And neither the Sandman, by the way, because the original play was supposed to have Sandman win this, but he showed up too late to the production meeting. Yes, there was a fucking production meeting in this. And he will be gone after this, and we'll go back to ECW. Finley won by escaping the junkyard. Ugh. This whole thing was fucking stupid. Like, I'm okay when matches take place outside of the ring. But shit like this doesn't deserve to be obviously. I'm giving it a 0, and I'm being generous with it, because I'm not going to do a negative anymore, because, yeah. And Philly won a trophy made out of garbage. Hey, WF had his hardcore championship look like a scrub up garbage. No disrespect to the belt, because if you saw it yesterday, I brought it in finally. This was a fucking shit match. It belongs in a fucking junkyard. Okay. Then we get the best match on the night. This handicap match for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. The Jersey Triad of Diamond Dallas Page, Chris Kanyon, Bam and Bigelow defeats Perry Center and Chris Benoit to retain the Tag Team Championships. The triad between DDP, Kanyon, and Bigelow were like the shining lights of WCW around this time period. And that's fucking sad because DDP, this group should have been a babyface group, not a heel group, but it's WCW 1999. They don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore. Diamond Dallas Page and Bam and Bigelow did a really cool diamond cutter in this match. They did, this is not the same, like, Diamond Cutter spot from the Ready to Rumble movie, by the way. This was a different one. And yeah, 8 out of 10. This and the elimination match are the only watchable matches on this show. Then we get a fucking boxing match with Mills Lane as the special guest referee. Who is he? I don't know who the fuck he is, really. With Buff Bagwell defeating Roddy Piper. Now, how the fuck did Roddy Piper turn heel? Well, Piper costs... Bagwell costs Piper his match against Ric Flair, the Great American match, and turns him heel. Again, we'll say that for next year. And yeah. It was 6 minutes. This was the most painful 6 minutes ever because I hate when this fucking makes me so pissed off, really. I fucking hate when you use other sport in a fucking wrestling event. Leave the other sporting events to their own fucking sports event, okay? And the finish was Buff Bagwell, oh my god. Judy Bagwell pours a bucket to Roddy Piper, which, yeah, and then Buff Bagwell hits Roddy Piper with a blockbuster and pants him 1, 2, 3. 0. Fuck this whole fucking disaster. And then the main event. Now, the whole thing is that before Great American Bash, okay? The White Hummer. We all know. I did a dumpster fires on this. And at Great American Bash, Sid Vicious returned after he got fired because he stabbed Arn Anderson with scissors. Now, the two did make up since that, but... And we still don't know who the fuck the White Hummer is. Who drove the White Hummer. This whole thing, this whole story, then they did the whole fake Sting storyline again. And this tag match, yeah, it's for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Randy Savage and Sid Vicious defeats Kevin Nash and Sting. As a result of this, Randy Savage is the new WCW World Heavyweight Championship. This tag match, Randy Savage was the worst thing about this fucking tag team match. Oh my god. If you thought Randy Orton at Money in the Bank this past Saturday, he looked awful in that match. Randy Savage makes Randy Orton look like fucking Shawn Michaels at, In Your House International Incident. All he did in this match was punches and choking Sting in this match. And Gorgeous Orders, by the way, who turn on Randy Savage, turn on Kevin Nash, and resolve this led to Randy Savage winning his 4th WCW Championship. How long will this last? One night. When he dropped the belt to who else? Hollywood Hogan again. This, like, you look at the 4 of these guys. Sting, Kevin Nash, Sid Vicious, Macho Man, Randy Savage. 4 legends, okay? 3 are Hall of Famers. Sid, in my opinion, should be in the Hall of Fame. Like Umaga, okay? But this was not a good match at all, because Randy Savage was fucking terrible in this fucking match. I don't give this match a 3 out of 10 because of it. And this whole show sucked. This is the only terrible match of the beach I In my opinion, that is, from 94 to 2000. And a lot of people say, oh, 2000 is bad also. That show had Booker T win the WCW Championship. Plus, that show is a lot better than this fucking terrible-ass show. And Brian saying from Wrestling with Red, God... What's that soul thing? God have mercy on your soul to talk about this show like I did. Because this show was fucking shit. I give it a 2.5 out of 10. I forgot what I gave these originally, but I don't care. I'm going to these with a fresher coat of paint. But, oh my god, this show is god awful. I mean, look at the other batch speeches from 99 and then the one after this. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 2000. This show is dead last. Then I put 95, and then I put 94 next to it. I first put 2000 here, and then 94 up there. Then 96, and then 97, and I put 98 at the best batch of the beach, in my opinion. So next week, SummerSlam reviews. We're going to start with SummerSlam 1997, another redo. SummerSlam 2006, we the next one, another redo. And then the last one, before the 2024 edition, 2009. 97, 2006, and 2009, we're going to talk about those. So, like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel right here, and click the notification bell. As well as my main channel also, so you'll see a live review of SmackDown, because we're going to do that all the way up till SummerSlam this year. So subscribe and click the notification bell on that one also, so bye-bye.